Have you ever downloaded a digital design, loaded it onto your machine, and immediately regretted it because of non-stop jump stitches or fabric puckering? If you run an embroidery business, you know that machine time is your most valuable asset. Welcome back to Phantom Digitizing. Today, we are diving deep into the exact settings required to digitize realistic, multi-layered bird feathers without the heavy bulk. I am going to walk you through my exact properties for underlay and density on this Parrot wing, so you can see exactly how a high-quality, production-ready file is built. Let's start right here on the light blue section of the wing. When you are dealing with overlapping colors, the biggest mistake is keeping the density too tight on the base layer. If your stitch count is too high here, the design will turn into a stiff, bulletproof patch. Watch as I open up the spacing slightly in the Properties panel. We want solid coverage, but we absolutely have to leave room for the orange detail stitches to sink into the fabric naturally. Next, let's look at the underlay. Because this specific stitch angle is fighting against the natural pull of the fabric, I am setting the underlay to a standard edge run paired with a light tatami. This combination locks the fabric down flat against your stabilizer before the top thread even begins to stitch. Skipping this step is what causes those frustrating puckers. Now for the fun part, these overlapping orange scalloped feathers. A lazy digitizing job would just drop these shapes in and force the machine to trim the thread after every single curve. That adds unnecessary minutes to your run time and leaves messy thread tails everywhere. Instead, look closely at how the stitch path is routed. By carefully sequencing the start and stop points of each individual orange curve, the needle travels continuously from one feather to the next. The underlay for these details is actually doing double duty, it acts as our travel run. We are burying those travel stitches directly underneath the top layer. The result? 0 jump stitches in this entire section. You just hit start on your machine and let it run perfectly smooth. Let's move over to the maroon section surrounding the wing. To make a bird look realistic, you cannot use one flat fill angle for the entire body. Notice how the stitch angle of the maroon area is deliberately offset from the blue section. By shifting this angle in the object properties, the light hits the threads differently, creating a natural contrast that makes the wing pop right off the garment. I am keeping the density on this maroon section rich and full, utilizing a double zigzag underlay so that no matter what color shirt you are stitching on, nothing shows through. Digitizing is about engineering a file that runs flawlessly and helps your business profit. If you want to stitch this exact Parrot out for your customers, the machine-ready files are formatted in PES, DST, and JEF. Check the link in the description to grab this from the Etsy shop, and grab those exact 1000 by 1000 pixel mockups while you're there to help your own listings stand out. Hit subscribe for more digitizing tutorials. See you next time.